Today on Food's Greatest Hits, we're all about Southern comfort classics. Our next greatest hit is a staple of every comfortable Southern breakfast. These two items have been around forever, but it took the crock-pot of Southern ingenuity to bring them together. Folks, pull up a stool and get ready to tuck into a healthy serving of biscuits and gravy.
When I eat biscuits and gravy, I immediately feel relaxed.
You don't want to eat a big plate of biscuits and gravy and then have to go back to work and not go to sleep. You want to go to brunch and have biscuits and gravy, and then you want to go home and go to bed.
I'll take biscuits with the gravy and put jelly inside. Don't get disgusted out by it. It's what I do. You ain't got to try it.
So where did biscuits and gravy come from? Well, biscuits and gravy were actually a thing in the American War of Independence. Meat was in short supply, so to keep soldiers fed, this is what they served. But once it got down to the South, Southerners did what Southerners do best. They added a little Southern charm. We're talking lard and buttermilk to make the biscuits flaky and extra tasty.
It's comfort food at its best. I mean, this is a rich, warm biscuit, so flaky that you can barely hold it without it falling apart.
The gravy for the biscuits and gravy is so simple. The way you get a really good sausage flavor is you cook the sausage in the pan first, and then you cook the rest in it. So you don't just have the sausage crumbles, you have this like au jus.
There's never too much gravy. You could literally submerge the biscuit into the bowl of gravy where it disappears, pull it out and bite it and be like, yeah, it was just the right amount.
Yes, that perfect combination of light, flaky biscuits with smoky sausage gravy is the quintessential Southern comfort food. And no one does it like the American South. So to show our love for the classic biscuits and gravy, we're trying our hand at elevating the original. And our first dish asks the question, what would Southern biscuits and gravy look like if you ordered it in an English pub?
Whoa!
It's pub-style biscuits and gravy.
It's like a variation on biscuits and gravy, but it's got a British accent.
There's egg and there's meat, but then there's these like crumbly meat pieces of something. I don't know what that is.
Well, let's get you up to speed. Those are chunks of sausage in an English stout gravy, drizzled over a fried egg and breakfast sausage. And it's all piled into a rosemary biscuit that's basically a Southern take on the classic English scone. But do Southern biscuits and gravy really speak the same language as British pub fare?
I think I'm going to put mine like inside.
Oh,
do you know what I
you're
mean?
very good, aren't you?
Look, ooh.
That is really good.
That's what the doctor ordered.
The rosemary has a nice kick to it, like it gives it a nice kick. It's like a perfect mashup.
I like that when I cut it, the yolk was perfectly done, so it went all over it, made it really nice and tender and sweet.
Well, if it gave you a British accent, that probably means the flavors do work together. And regional variations with biscuits and gravy are really nothing new. In Mississippi, they have tomato gravy. In Arkansas, they put chocolate in the gravy. Yeah, chocolate gravy. Thank you very much, Arkansas. Or you can even try red-eye gravy, which adds coffee if you need a little kickstart in your day. But what if you're not a coffee person? Well, don't worry. Our next dish is packed with bright Asian flavors, guaranteed to get your day started on the right foot.
Woo!
It's Chinese biscuits and gravy.
We've got some Asian Southern fusion going on here.
They're little bao biscuits.
Actually, that's not bad. This Asian spin on the Southern classic is a Chinese-style biscuit called bao, with sliced duck, spicy coleslaw, cilantro, and of course, a little gravy infused with green tea instead of coffee for extra kick. But will an Asian take on this Southern classic brighten our taster's day?
Cheers.
Cheers.
How good is this duck?
So good.
The whole thing is kind of sweet, refreshing.
The steamed biscuit's so soft, so when you bite into it, you have those little vegetable crunches that are added to each bite.
This is a really cool Asian spin on biscuits and gravy. I never would have thought of it, but it totally works, don't you think?
It works for you, right?
Yeah.
So we just proved that biscuits and gravy can take on new forms. That's why we have things like biscuits and gravy burgers and biscuits and gravy fried chicken sandwiches. The trifecta of Southern comfort food. But for our final take on this Southern classic, we're testing whether or not this comfort food can show a sweeter side.
Oh!
It's biscuits and blueberry gravy.
Oh, these ones are cute.
Oh, these look delightful.
Little biscuits.
Ooh, this is like dessert.
Biscuits and blueberry gravy.
Wow.
This sweet take on biscuits and gravy is a buttermilk biscuit with sausage flakes baked inside and a blueberry filling. And it's all topped with whipped cream and blueberry gravy and garnished with mint. But will this usually savory Southern classic hold its own as a sweet dessert?
My favorite thing about this is the blueberry filling. It's very exciting. Yeah, you like it? Are you agreeing with me?
I'm agreeing.
I'd have to say my favorite part of this dish is just that little touch of mint that just wraps it all up. It's like the bow on the present.
I'm tasting these little salty bits that are in here.
There's sausage baked into it?
Goes really well as a sweet dish and not just as a savory dish.
Little bits.
Sausagey bits.
Well, there you have it. Biscuits and gravy might just be the most versatile Southern comfort food of all. But at the end of the day, no matter how you make them, biscuits and gravy are that stick-to-your-rib comfort food that reminds you of the beautiful South. And that's why biscuits and gravy are one of food's greatest hits. Coming up, the most iconic Southern dessert that's guaranteed to make you feel peachy.